Peter? I didn't know we were having guests today.
Yes, dear. This is my mistress, Louise. I am filing for divorce. She'll live here now.
Peter, what about me?
I spoke to the doctor. Even the surgery doesn't guarantee that your eyesight will improve. So get out. I don't need a blind wife.
After all, I spoiled my eyesight by working as a seamstress 16 hours a day to support our family.
I want you to be gone in a week when we return from the resort.
But where did you get the money for a vacation? Have you finally found a job?
You're an idiot. I have never looked for one. I lived at your expense for 2 years. And now I will live at the expense of the state. Louise is a nurse. She'll help me fake the tests to apply for a disability allowance. And I will never have to work again.
But as it turned out, worse was yet to come. Exhausted, I went to the bedroom to calm down a bit. But when I saw an empty envelope on the bed, I froze in horror. Oh no! My savings for the eye surgery! Now I see where Peter got the money for the resort. I denied myself everything for more than a year to collect the required amount. But Peter robbed me of my family and my future in an instant. I cried and thought I couldn't see anything because of the tears. But even after wiping them, everything around me was blurry.
I'm sorry, but the intense stress has caused total vision loss. Surgery is your only chance to have a full life. Chances of success, 50%.
Doctor, unfortunately, my chances are 0%. Because I have no money for this surgery. Help me call work, please. I need to warn them, and I will not come in today. Or ever again. I had no one but Peter, who had already filed for divorce. But I couldn't even claim a part of his house. I signed a prenuptial agreement before the wedding. In case of a divorce, he gets the house. Suddenly, someone's touch distracted me from these happy thoughts. Who is there? Doctor, is that you? Mary, it's me, Barbara. Barbara was my colleague and a good friend. She found out about my situation and then took me to her place. But it was a disaster. Blind, in an unfamiliar place. I couldn't do anything myself. And soon, I made a very difficult decision. Barbara, I don't want to be a burden on you. I've decided to go to a homeless shelter for the disabled. Please, take me there. A few days later, Barbara complied with my request. I thought she did, but she tricked me. Instead of the shelter, she took me back to the hospital. As it turned out, she had organized a fundraiser at my job. In just 2 days, I had the required amount for the surgery. No, I can't risk other people's money like that. What if the surgery doesn't help?
Mary, your colleagues voluntarily supported you. Just accept their help and let's hope for the best.
I agreed without even suspecting that my husband would be in the hospital when I woke up. The surgery lasted 8 hours instead of the planned 5. I was afraid to open my eyes for a long time. After all, I had to find out what my future would be. God, I can see, doctor! Thank you. And you, Barbara. You saved me.
Mary, I'm so happy for you, but I have to go. We have a new patient whose prognosis is hopeless.
Do you want to know who that patient was? Yes. I was also surprised to find out that it was Peter. Returning from the resort vacation, he and Louise celebrated our divorce. Peter was launching fireworks when one of them exploded right in his hands and burned his face and eyes. Unfortunately, the doctor could do nothing to help my ex. So now Peter is applying for disability benefits. Only he doesn't need to ask Louise to fake the tests, although there was no one to ask anymore. She disappeared as soon as she found out that Peter was blind. Remember, there's a natural law of karma that vindictive people who go out of their way to hurt others will end up broke and alone.